everybody, welcome back to Teacups and Blossoms. My name is Rebecca. In this video, we are going to be reviewing raspberry cream pie from David's Tea. So I went to David's Tea and I was like looking at the teas like I usually do. And I wasn't really interested in any of the springtime teas that they had in their collection this year. But as I was smelling them, this was on the counter. And so I was like, well, I might as well smell it. And I did, and I fell in love with it. So raspberry cream pie is a rooibos tea. It says, berries and cream are a perfect springtime treat, and this sweet and creamy combo is every bit as delicious. So the ingredients for this tea are green rooibos, cane sugar, white chocolate chips, pink sugar mix, blackberry, raspberry, gomphrena petals, hibiscus, strawberry leaf, and then natural and artificial flavoring. So obviously you can tell by the ingredients that this isn't a tea that you would drink every day. It's kind of like tea party, having guests over, special occasion treat, but there's so much sugar in this tea. As I was going through it, I could see like there was just so much sugar, and you could just, everything was covered in like these pink sugar crystals. The origin of this tea is the United States, and for the weight and temperature, I used 2.9 grams at 205 degrees. I steeped it for 5 minutes. The appearance of the dry leaf was fine, light brown needles, which there were some yellow needles in there as well. There was a lot of sugar crystals, white chocolate chips, there were like these pretty pink petals in there, but there's also like these big bunches of white fibers. I don't know what it was, and I was looking at the ingredients and I don't know what they are, but I was kind of nervous about that as I was going into brewing it, because I didn't know how that would turn out, if I would have little white fibers floating around in my tea. The aroma of this tea was sweet raspberry, artificial strawberry. It smelled like warm fruit. A summer deck. You know how that certain smell, like when the deck gets warm and it's just like that warm wood? So it smelled like artificial strawberry, like the warm deck, sugar cubes, and just warm fruit. The appearance of the infused leaves were the raspberries that were like a beautiful pink color were suddenly like yellow and yucky. The leaves were clumping together. The white fibers were gone, which I was really excited about. And then the leaves just decreased in size. So it went from like that much tea to like that much tea, which is usually like the complete opposite. So I think the thing was just like almost everything just like completely dissolved into the tea. The aroma of the infused leaf, the leaves themselves, was buttery whipped cream. It had that artificial strawberry smell, but it also had like the wood chip smell that rooibos typically has, so that I noticed that rooibos typically has. The liqueur of this tea was like a glittery, salmony peach color. It was very cloudy, like you couldn't see the bottom of the cup, but it kind of reminded me of like Crystal Light or like pink lemonade from like a powdered mix. The aroma of the tea was raspberry sorbet, like rainbow sherbet. It was very like fruity and creamy. The hop flavor was tangy raspberry. You could definitely taste the strawberry. It tasted like a normal tea where you just like put one sugar cube in it. It wasn't super sugary, it was like just the right sweet amount. The mouthfeel of it was creamy, but it was thick. It kind of felt like thick and gooey, but still in a liquid form. It was so weird how it like felt on your tongue. The colder the tea was, the sweeter it got, the more you noticed it, but you still had that tang there. My overall impression of this tea is that I love it. It made me feel like a princess just looking at it and drinking it and like writing notes. I felt like I was 5 years old again with like a paper crown and running around in the backyard barefoot. It also reminded me of when I was in elementary school, after school daycare, where it's like they would hand you like the little Dixie cup of pink lemonade, and there was like these strawberry oatmeal bars. For some reason I just kept thinking like strawberry oatmeal is what I kept thinking the entire time. I love the thick and creamy mouthfeel of it and the sweet and tangy flavor. I loved like the little bit of raspberry and like the strawberry and how it just like mingled in your mouth, like that mingled. For the aftertaste, you can taste the sweetness on the front of your mouth, and you can taste the tanginess like the back of your tongue and like on your throat, but it's not like a tang, it's like just like a little tang. great hot and cold, and in my opinion, you don't need to add anything to it because it's perfectly creamy and yummy, and it definitely has enough sugar in it. You do not need to add any more sweetener. If you want to add more sweetener, like, go ahead, but for my taste, it's like there's already like just enough sugar in it. So that is my review on raspberry cream pie from David's Tea. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If there's any other teas that you guys are interested in me reviewing, please let me know down in the comments. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day full of tea and happiness, and I will see you next time. Bye! These are my flowers that I got at the farmer's market, and they're so pretty. I love it. Yes, typically what rooibos is. I can never say it right. The appearance of the infused leaves were just like for the aftertaste. You could take okay. So that is my review on. I can't. They smell so good. Big part of Tea Cups and Blossoms are the blossoms. I'm obsessed with flowers. Okay.